You ever stop and wonder, why does it feel like no matter how hard you work, you're always a few steps behind? Like you're doing everything right, the job, the bills, the effort, but somehow it's never enough. If that's you, you're not crazy. You're caught in a system that was never designed for you to win. And today I'm going to expose exactly how it works, and more importantly, how to get out. But before we go deep, I want you to do one thing. Go to sevenfiguremonk.com right now. You'll get instant access to the Freedom Formula Blueprint, the same step-by-step plan that shows you how to build a digital business that can create $1,400 days using a 2-hour workday, even if you've never made a dollar online before. Because as you're about to see, the system is rigged, but freedom is real. So let's talk about the trap. They call it the system, but really it's a cycle, a beautifully designed, a beautifully disguised hamster wheel. You go to school, you're taught to memorize, not to think. You're trained to follow instructions, not to create opportunities. Then you graduate and they hand you a piece of paper, your ticket to success. But that ticket doesn't lead to freedom, it leads to debt. You get a job, start making money, and before you even see it, taxes, rent, insurance, and interest eat it alive. You spend your 20s paying for your education, your 30s trying to build stability, your 40s wondering where your time went, and your 50s just hoping you'll have enough left to live. That's not life, that's survival. And what's wild is you didn't choose it. It was chosen for you. Think about it. The system is designed to keep you productive enough to profit someone else, but distracted enough to never question it. You work harder, you earn a raise, and somehow your bills magically rise to match it. That's not an accident, that's architecture. See, this is the real design of modern life. Debt keeps you obedient, distraction keeps you quiet, and exhaustion keeps you too tired to fight back. So they give you little dopamine hits, a weekend off, a Netflix binge, a Starbucks reward, tiny rewards to make the cage feel more comfortable. But cages, no matter how nice, are still cages. I remember the moment I finally saw it. It wasn't during some grand awakening. It was an ordinary Tuesday. My company sent an email, subject line, restructuring update. And just like that, my pay was basically cut in half. No warning, no conversation, just a polite corporate sentence that said, "We've decided your livelihood is expendable." I remember staring at my screen and feeling something inside of me just snap. Not anger, not fear, just clarity. I realized I'd spent years chasing stability in a system designed to take it away whenever it pleased. That day changed everything because I finally understood the truth. If you don't build your own system, you will always be trapped inside of someone else's. Now, let me be honest with you. When I first started trying to make money online, I failed a lot. I bought courses, watched endless YouTube tutorials, tried affiliate marketing, e-commerce, crypto, all of it. And every time I felt like I was missing the one piece everyone else knew. What I didn't realize back then was that information isn't power, implementation is. The problem wasn't that I wasn't smart enough. It's that I didn't have a system that actually worked for beginners. Until 2024, when I discovered digital products with master resale rights. That's when everything clicked. Because suddenly I could sell proven high demand programs that were already built, already tested, and already converting. And I could keep 100% of the profit. No tech headaches, no fulfillment, no inventory. Just pure digital leverage. One sale, $1,400 profit. That's $42,000 a month potential, $511,000 a year. Now, of course, results aren't typical. They're based on effort, so don't be typical. But for the first time in my life, I saw a path where my time and income were chained together. And that's when I built my 2-hour workday. So here's what most people don't realize. Freedom isn't about working less. It's about working differently. It's about doing things in a certain way. Every morning I wake up, post 3 pieces of content, go live on social media, and let my automations handle the follow-up and the sales process. No cold DMs, no chasing leads, no paying for ads. I work 2 intentional hours around my schedule, and then I live my life. That's the beauty of digital leverage. Your content works while you sleep. Your automations nurture your audience. Your system converts while you're at dinner, on a walk, or watching a sunset. This isn't hustle culture, it's harmony culture. And once you experience it, you'll never go back. So, why do most people stay trapped? Simple. They confuse motion with progress. They're busy all the time, scrolling, studying, planning, preparing. But motion isn't movement, and learning without action is just another form of procrastination. People tell themselves that they're not ready yet, but the truth is they're scared. Scared to fail, scared to be seen starting small, scared to outgrow the people who keep them comfortable. I get it, because I was scared too. But here's the truth. You can't heal inside the same environment that broke you. You can't find freedom inside the system built to keep you dependent. You've got to step outside of it. You have to step outside of your comfort zone. And the first step is clarity. That's why I created the Freedom Formula Blueprint. It's free at sevenfiguremonk.com. It walks you through the exact system I use, how to set up your business in one day, plug into the daily Millionaire Mentor trainings, follow the 2-hour workday, and start building your freedom one intentional day at a time. Don't wait until someday, because someday never shows up. Let's go deeper for a second. This isn't just about money. It's about control of your time, your peace, and your potential. Every time you trade your hours for dollars at a job, you're selling your most precious asset. And the irony is, most people spend their entire lives trading time for money, and then spend their money trying to buy back time, vacations, weekends, retirement plans, savings plans, all tiny attempts to feel free for a moment before going back to the grind, back to the matrix. And here's what nobody tells you. Freedom isn't a weekend, it's a structure. You don't get there by hoping, you get there by systematizing. Once you have an automated income system, everything changes. Your phone becomes a freedom tool, not a stress trigger. Your schedule becomes flexible, your energy returns, and the craziest part, you start to remember who you actually are. When you step outside of the system, the first thing you feel is disbelief. You realize how long you've been surviving instead of living, how much of your creativity was buried under responsibility. It's like waking up from a dream you didn't know you were having. For me, that awakening happened the first time I earned while I slept. It wasn't just about the money, it was about what it meant. It meant that I'd finally taken back control. That feeling, I can't describe it. It's like breathing for the first time in years. And that's what I want for you as well. Because I know you felt it, that deep frustration, that sense that life was meant for more than just survival. You were right. So listen, you're not broken. You're just following a broken model. They built the system to create workers, not winners. But the digital world changed the game for people. Now, for the first time in history, you can own the system. You can control your time. You can create income streams that pay you while you live. That's the shift, and it's available to you now, right now. The only thing standing between you and your freedom is one decision: to stop renting your life to the system and start owning it. Go to sevenfiguremonk.com right now and get the Freedom Formula Blueprint. It's free, it's step by step, and it's the exact roadmap I used to escape the trap and build life on my terms. Because the real trap isn't your job, it's the belief that you can't leave it. You weren't meant to play small. You weren't meant to live tired, underpaid, or unseen. You were meant to create, to live, to experience peace. And it all starts with one simple step: taking back control of your system. Go to sevenfiguremonk.com, grab the blueprint. Your escape plan is already built. You just have to walk through the door.